This is Cy Bryant. This poem is called Prayer Was Revealed. Maybe if you understood where I'm coming from, you'd understand what I'm talking about. Every prayer I prayed was revealed, from little things, material things, even women and shiny things. Every single prayer didn't matter how rare. Maybe if you understood where I'm coming from, you'd understand what I'm talking about. Praying is a powerful commitment, aligning your frequency to the uppermost limit. Self-proclaimed gurus claim to have figured it out, but it ain't none of that. It's just what God is about. Maybe if you understood where I'm coming from, you'd understand what I'm talking about. No matter what I prayed, I got more than what I asked for. When I prayed for $1, there was more than a federal tax. Because after that paper start coming, you can never relax. More and more is all you can pray for. Maybe if you understood where I'm coming from, you'd understand what I'm talking about. Then through some act of destiny, I accepted what prayer is meant to be. It isn't for any specific thing, but showing gratitude for everything, permitting your mind to let go of this earth, align with God's will and all its worth. All the prayer you need is to appreciate what God needs. Again, this is Cy Bryant. So I realized as I got older and more mature and actually started having children of my own, and we started talking about prayer. And it's, when they were younger, it was definitely cute, but like my kids made up their own prayer before they ate, like their own little blessing. They didn't like what I had or what their mom had. They wanted to do their own thing, and I appreciated that. And we probably collectively still say it today. I'm not going to embarrass them right now, but it is what it is. But when I was trying to explain to them what prayer was about, it was a challenge. Because you don't want to create God as some magician. You don't want to create God as some kind of wizard or some physicist or chemist or biologist, as if, they can pull a rabbit out of a hat. That's not God, right? But then also, as they got older, started having a lot more deeper discussions. And it wasn't until they understood that they have a different life than I had, they have a different life than people around them, more appreciation started happening within them. Because they recognize that everyone that they're around, there's no way we have the same prayer. And in some cases, some people they know are asking and praying for things that they already have. So then you have to wonder, like, well, what is prayer really about? Because everything will tell you if you pray for it, that's the only way to get it. And, even if you prayed, if you didn't get it, it wasn't meant to be. But what about for those things that you were just meant to appreciate? What prayer is that? What prayer is it to just say, God, I just want to stay in your will, and that's enough? What prayer is it to give people comfort? To give people comfort so that they can have peace and be in God's will. And I think the hardest thing for all of us is to stay in God's will, because we absolutely fail constantly and consistently. If not for forgiveness, where would we all be? But what do we have to do to mature to such an extent that we stop asking for material things? For one, we ask for touchdowns, we ask for home runs, we ask for notoriety, right? And what I find very ironic is, people that, we all give praise to God at the podium. I want to thank God for this and that. But if you think about it, right, if you are that appreciative of God, some people are absolutely sincere, but some people shit on people so much up into that podium that it's hard to believe the words coming out of their mouth. And if their best friends could tell them how many people they treated so wrong, and now they're thanking God. If you want to thank God, if you want to pray with God, do God's work. It doesn't have to be overly complicated. Yeah, so one of the elders of my church a long time ago, right, she told me, you have to be prepared to serve God no matter where. No matter where you are, no matter when you are, you have to be prepared. And so her tip to me about being prepared is something as simple as, keeping some dollar bills in your pocket all the time. Just so that when someone's asking and truly in need, you can actually help them. And it's not that you gave them $1 sometimes, it's that sense that they need, that belief that they could have been praying for this dollar all damn day. And you were able to be God in their life for one day by committing to something that God wants to happen. Sometimes it's just about helping people to align in the faith and stay in the faith. But if everyone that claims to be in the faith treats you like shit, you turn people away. And so we all have that chance to be God or the devil, just on how we treat people. So when you think about your praying, you think about what you can give and what you can do. And if everything you pray about and think about is all about you, just pause and consider it's about God and not about you. Do all you can to stay in God's will. Again, this is Al Bryant. Thanks for listening.